What's happening? Welcome back to Real World Tool Reviews. And I went a little crazy. I hadn't been on J Epstein in a while, and yeah, things got a little out of control. So I'm gonna need to crack one open. I got another made in the USA tool themed bottle opener. SK Tools. It's a little socket bottle opener. I'm gonna be doing a video probably here soon of some you know, different ones. I got a few tool themed bottle openers, but this SK socket one, pretty neat. Man, I dropped a little bit of cash on some cool stuff. I think I'm gonna maybe not keep all this, might give some of this away to some friends or whatever, but I just couldn't stop myself on J Epstein. So I went screwdriver crazy, and I've been wanting to do this for a while, is get like a good set of like individual Torx screwdrivers. And on J Epstein they have brand new Craftsman, made in the USA, new old stock, the old Western Forge Craftsman's little Torx drivers. T10, T15, T20, and then I didn't order the T25 because I have a couple T25s. I actually like the Stanley one better, but I have the Craftsman one that matches it. So, and this one I found at a yard sale. So I've got T10 through T25 of Craftsman Torx, and then they didn't have the Craftsman bigger sizes on there, but they did have the T27 and the T30 in these SK, and these SKs are really nice screwdrivers, and I like these yellow and orange. They're pretty funky. But these ones, these Craftsman, little Craftsmans, were $2.50 a piece, $2.50 a piece, and these SKs were let me look here. They are golly, I got so many things I have to find it on my sheet. Oh, these were $2.50 a piece. So that's cool. And then I just couldn't resist the Craftsman made in the USA T10, 15, and 20 stubby Torx. Like, and honestly, when you're working on cars, these little Torx drivers are really handy. And I wanted to have them, and I'm glad that I have them now. And then for another $2.50 a piece thing was or $3 a piece are these Husky made in the USA's, just number 1 and number 2 square drive Robertson. They actually say the Robertson like trademark on them. Those are really cool. Husky USA. And then 2 little Craftsman ball head Allen drivers, 332s and 7/64ths. These are common little sizes for like towel bars and sink faucet handles, I think. So they'll be good to have. And really, I just wanted these old Craftsman screwdrivers because you can't buy new old stock USA ones anymore. These are just so cool. Here's the 1/4 inch bigger ball drive Allen Craftsman. You know, this is it's just awesome. So for like $2.50 a piece of all those, I just couldn't resist getting all these. I just thought it was so cool that you can still get those. And then I went even crazier with screwdrivers. So I'll finish off with the Craftsman stuff. So they had another one of these cushion grip Western Forge. This is a 1/4 inch flathead with a 6-inch shaft or 8-inch shaft maybe. But this is just a beautiful new old stock, brand new, awesome flathead. I couldn't resist it. And then this thing is just super cool. This is made in Germany. Craftsman Professional Grip Driver. It says WF like a Western Forge, but it's made in Germany, which is kind of weird. See, it says made in Germany right there. But it's got a real clunky ratcheting mechanism to it. But it goes like this, and you can grip it like a pistol grip type of thing. And it has a stupid strong magnet. And it came with this set of bits. I got a couple different bit sets. This one was like $6. These are made in Taiwan, but they're Craftsman brand, and they're pretty nice bits. And it's a good little holder, good little case, and a good selection for $6. I was like, sure, I'll get that. But this came with this driver, and I love the way that it's marked Craftsman, and it's got all these like good markings to read. This is a good little bit set. These are made, I think these bits are made in Taiwan too. They're not USA made bits. I wish they were. But man, I was actually just using this screwdriver in the shop just for fun, and this magnet is super strong. And I mean, this is actually like a really cool thing. I'm actually going to use it in the shop. I'm not crazy about the pistol grip. It doesn't really feel like a natural way to use a screwdriver, but it's just a neat old Craftsman Professional. And this bit set is really cool. I just love both of these bit sets, but this one especially, the way it has the numbers, it's all labeled. I like shit like that. So that's really cool. And then, so that's all the Craftsman. I got a really cool screwdriver here. This is a Husky made in the USA, and it has these double-sided bits like that are on a lot of stuff these days. It's got a 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch shank there. But the cool thing about this is it's got that hole. This comes out like this and turns this screwdriver into a T-handle. Now, I don't know how often I'll use that. But it's just neat, and it's just a lot of this stuff. I hate to say it, I'm just collecting it, and I probably won't use it that often. But I will use it every once in a while in the shop, just for fun, just to pick up different stuff and use. And I'll throw it all in different kits too. But this little back part comes off, and it holds 2 bits here. And I had this one laying around from a different screwdriver, the double-sided square. So I threw it in there with it, so it'll have an extra capability. It's got the small Phillips and flat. So, this is just another one to add to the collection. And who knows, it might be good to keep in a specific place for doing like a specific job. That's kind of how I like some of these tools to be. This is Andera's tools made in the USA. I don't know. They just sell this brand on J Epstein. I think it's a pretty cheap. Like, it feels pretty cheap, but it's double-sided, and I love double-sided screwdrivers. And I'll find a place to put this because these I just think are so handy, and I like this handle. And it's honestly a really secure connection. That's always important to me with screwdrivers like this, is I want it to feel secure in there. But it does feel a little cheap, but it's cool that it's made in the USA. And it's just a neat screwdriver, and I wanted it. It was actually kind of expensive, like $8 or something, compared to all this other stuff. It was a little expensive. This was another like $2.75 SK. Really nice flathead. It's got like kind of a little rubbery grip here. A funky little screwdriver. I probably won't use it very much. But some of this other stuff, it'll find a use. It'll find a place to get used. And who knows, some of this stuff that I got might end up in a giveaway that I may or may not be doing for 1,000 subscribers. Just saying. And then this is a cool little J Epstein marked Lutz 2-in-1. It's made in Taiwan. But this is a cool little pocket screwdriver. I love pocket screwdrivers, and this is a double-sided flipper. And I love flippers and I love pocket screwdrivers, so I had to have this. It's just a great little guy that I will definitely be using. And I'll just show you real quick how big of a fan I am of little pocket screwdrivers. I love them. I have a large collection of them. Those aren't the only ones, but that'll go with them. This is maybe the best one I got. Here is something I've been wanting for a long time, an 8-inch little pry bar. Now I have one that's from Harbor Freight that I use all the time. I love this size pry bar right here. But this is a wild tool, and I have the Lang, those orange ones that you guys may have seen in other videos, and they are really good. I love the Lang ones, and they're made by Wild. They're just rebranded. This is exactly like those orange ones that I have, but this size is what I wanted. So I'm really pleased to have this little pry bar. And I've been needing another pair of needle nose like this that's a little bit smaller to go in a little on-the-go kit that I'm making, because my job is kind of like, I need, right now since my job's changed, I need to make like a little on-the-go kit. I'm making a little bit of a different one now, so I got this, and this is SK. It's probably an Ideal. This was when Ideal owned SK, and I think that's who made these, so they're kind of like the Ideal ones that you see in Lowe's, but they just say SK, made in USA, you know, pretty cool. Seem pretty nice. They need to be broken in a little bit. And then I have been meaning to buy a pair of these channel locks for years, and I just haven't. This is like the 9.5, the 410s. I've heard people call these like nut busters or something. They're just beasts of channel locks with these kind of jaws that are meant for like if you've got just a super rounded off bolt or something and you just can't get anything else on there to get it off. This will bite onto it, I think, really good. Maybe like 1/2-inch pipe. I think this would work really well for 1/2-inch pipe, like black pipe, black iron pipe or something. Anything like stud, like a stud removal, like if you just have a stud you need to take out. I think this is just a handy pair of pliers for when you need it. This is going to be handy to have. Kind of like maybe you can't get a pipe wrench in an area and you need something like this to just like crank on something, really bite into it and not let go. I see this coming in handy like on really stripped out nuts and bolts, working on cars and things of that nature. Stuff, or just really, really rusty old stuff. This will just bite on there and not let go in a place where you can get it on there. You might need this in a spot where you can't get a tool like a pipe wrench or something, you know. So this is quite a haul but every single tool you see right here is brand new. None of this stuff is used. It's all new stuff, and every single thing in this pile is made in the USA, with the exception of this, which is made in Germany, these bits, which are made in Taiwan, and this little pocket screwdriver. The rest of these things here are made in the USA, and that's what I think is just so cool about Harry J Epstein. So if you're looking for some Torx screwdrivers or some like good quality pry bars or some SK stuff that you'll never be able to buy again once it's gone from Harry J Epstein, or even like some new channel locks, you know, check out their website. They got great stuff. They're they're always good to ship stuff to me. I mean, I have nothing to, they're not like sponsoring this video or anything. I just really love their website, and I think they have a really cool thing going over there. I think they're the only people selling stuff like this nowadays. So I think they should be supported because I think it's really, really cool what they're doing. So anyway, that's my Harry J Epstein's haul. I love this stuff, you know. I don't know why I love like these kind of screwdrivers so much, but these types of acetate handle screwdrivers, I love having full sets of Torx and stuff, and so that made me really happy. So anyway, thanks for watching.